We are back here on the grind, Samurai Jack, Episode 9. To start things off, we're somewhere close to the waters. We get to hear a fisherman's story being told to Jack. He ended up catching something huge and releasing it. In return, it told him about a secret city beneath, which this city is supposed to have a time machine as well. As we're hearing this story, Jack is already set out. While Jack's on the waters, he has to fight these furious waves. They end up knocking him in, and he falls deeper. That's where we get to see Jack wake up underwater inside of a fish, which we do receive a really great shot of the many creatures that are just down there doing their normal sea creature things. As Jack is still stuck inside this fish, he comes and sees a city far away, but it passes up the city. It ends up being in this fish are like these controls. He hits them and it turns back around going towards the city. Jack crashes the fish and he gets sucked through a plant taking him inside the city. Once Jack's inside, he's like on guard and this one room gets filled up with water, making an elevator and he gets sucked up. Jack lands on the floor in front of these green people. And that's where they welcome Jack to Oceanus, the city underwater. The people also known as the Triseliquans. They throw a feast for Jack, and as the Triseliquans are given a toast, that's where we get to hear the haunting tale of Aku from them. They were banished underwater and they just want to be freed. So a little bit of a twist here, Jack has some PTSD, the flashbacks of being betrayed over and over by Aku, so instead he was going to tell them what he wanted. Which they do indeed inform him on this time machine that is here. Next day, these Triseliquans are taking Jack to this time machine. Once Jack is stuck here, he is tricked into being tied up. That is where we find out that the fisherman was another Triseliquan also. And of course, this is where Aku summons himself above Jack stuck inside that ball. Aku picks up the spear that Jack's trapped in, he pokes a hole, and now water is leaking through slowly. Now this is where things kind of turn again. The Triseliquans now get betrayed by Aku. The Triseliquans, they end up making this like Aquaman call and a bunch of armsmen come in. Basically, they stood no chance against Aku. He turns into like this octopus and that's where it was like, oh no, we lost. So Big Brain thought they get Jack and free him into their little fish boat thing. The Triseliquans, they want to run, Jack wants to go back and fight. This is where they turn back around, and as this fish is charging straight into Octopus Aku, Jack has his sword out, he gets, like, shot out, and he stabs right through. In the end, Jack was able to free the Triseliquans of being banished underneath. Now they are above waters. Jack must be the most fantastic character ever. He still understands why these people betrayed him, even after all that he's been through this time. Of course, the time travel thing was also a lie. As for Jack's reward, this time it was a sack full of fish to eat. I think the big thing for me in this episode is seeing Jack kind of has those flashbacks of what Aku did to him, kind of saying, hey, I've been through all this, I've been betrayed, I've been trying to give other people what they needed and trying to help them, but I still haven't got what I needed to go back to my time and try to end this thing. Instead, he tries to do the opposite. As we kind of got to see, he was being taken to this time travel machine, and he gets betrayed. And it was really nice that even through all this, Jack was able to understand with the Triseliquans and work things out. Another thing that was really dope was that squid version of Aku, him slaying that was just something else. If I had to rate this episode, I'm going to say it's an 8.2. This series is really great for the time, and I like what it's got to give. Tell me what your guys' thoughts are on Samurai Jack Episode 9. I hope you stay safe, and until next time, peace out, guys.